Have you ever driven hours to a national park for vacation and you find bumper to bumper traffic, crowds everywhere? I said, no way, never again, last time we went to Yosemite. So I sat down with ChatGPT and said, hey, how can you find me just as beautiful national parks as Yosemite and Yellowstone, but without the crowds? So I was able to find 7 hidden national parks that are beautiful and that you would probably love too. I decided to get picky that I want just a park that didn't have any crowds, but I wanted to have enough activities that would be good for 2 days because you know how you get there, you drive really far and then you only really have something to do for one day. So I asked ChatGPT to make sure I had activities for 2 days. So please, before I get started on the tutorial, please let me know what park was the most frustrating to you. What park did you drive hours and hours to get to, and there were so many crowds you really didn't want to be there? Just put which park it is down in the comments, and now we're going to get started. I'm going to show you 7 hidden national parks I found using ChatGPT and the exact prompts I used so you can do this yourself. Prompt number 1 is list the 10 least visited national parks in the United States that are still accessible and safe for travelers over 60 and explain what makes each one special. So, prompt number 2 is from that list, select the 7 best options based on scenic beauty, accessibility for seniors, mild weather seasons, and low crowd levels. Prompt number 3 is now remove any parks where there isn't enough to see and to do to fill at least 2 full days comfortably. Replace them with better options that have a variety of activities like scenic drives, wildlife, walking trails, historic sites, or ranger programs. That third prompt is the one that changed everything. It's what separates a beautiful park from one that will actually keep you happy for a full weekend. Here are the 7 parks that ChatGPT found for me. So remember, ChatGPT can use the same prompts. You can use the same prompts every time and come up with something slightly different, but they're all good um, choices. So these are the 7 parks. 1, New Ridge Gorge in West Virginia. 2, Cuyahoga Valley in Ohio. 3, Congaree in South Carolina. 4, Indiana Dunes in Indiana. 5, Pinnacles in California. 6, Great Sand Dunes in Colorado. And number 7 is Guadalupe Mountains in Texas. Okay, the first one we're going to talk about is the New River Gorge National Park in West Virginia. It's America's newest national park. It has dramatic canyon walls, jaw-dropping overlooks, and one of the longest steel arch bridges in the world. And the nearby town of Fayetteville is perfect for day 2. I'm looking forward to going to that one. Let me show you how this works. This is the part I love showing you because it's one thing to say use ChatGPT to plan your trip. It's another thing to actually watch it happen. So let's take New Ridge Gorge and plan it right now. And here's my number 1 prompt. Plan a 2-day itinerary for New River Gorge National Park for a traveler over 60. Include the most scenic overlooks, easy accessible trails, and one historic experience. Suggest where to stay nearby and the best time of year to visit. Keep it short and simple. Okay, we're in Chat GPT, and I'm going to put that prompt in and see what it gives us. Okay, I'm going to enter. Okay, here's your New River Gorge National Park and Preserve 2-day itinerary. Day one, iconic views and easy walking. Isn't that beautiful? Start Canyon Rim area, best return on time. Canyon Rim Visitor Center, New Ridge Gorge Bridge Overlook, Endless Wall Trail, Diamond Point, due out and back from Fern Creek Trailhead. Afternoon, low effort, Fayette Station Road, multiple roadside looks and overlooks. And day two is scenic drive and historic experience. So the morning, Grandview Main Overlook, optional Turkey Spur Overlook, and then midday historic stop, Thurmond Historic District. Afternoon easy nature stop, Sandstone Falls Boardwalk. And where to stay? We have some options there. Best time to visit: late September, mid October. Second best is May and June. Practical notes: cell service is inconsistent. Wear stable shoes, hydrate, walk, or drink your water, and take your time. So they give you lots of information. Wasn't that really amazing how you could do all that research in just a few seconds with ChatGPT? Well, I'm going to show you how planning your trip can even be more awesome when I make it personal. So we're going to go through the second prompt here. It says, I have mild knee pain and want to avoid steep stairs or long downhill sections. Can you adjust the itinerary so every stop is still comfortable and I still see the best views in the park? We're going to go to ChatGPT again. Okay, here we are in ChatGPT. I'm going to enter the second prompt that I just read you, and see what it gives me. Good constraint and necessary. A lot of top views in this park quietly involve stairs or uneven descents. We'll strip those out and keep only high return, low impact stops. So, New River Gorge National Park and Preserve, knee friendly 2-day plan. So, we're going to go here to Canyon Rim Visitor Center. Skip the lower bridge overlook stairs, replace with upper overlook areas around Canyon Lake. Fayette Station Road, drive only scenic loop. Day two, it's going to be scenic and historic, all flat access. So stop one is the Grandview Main Overlook, and skip the Turkey Spur Rock, not worth the knee load. Stop two, Thurmond Historic District, best easy experience. Stop three, Sandstone Falls Boardwalk. Short distance takes breaks as needed. One of the most relaxing stops in the park. Stay smart, minimize driving fatigue. What you're gaining and not losing. You're not sacrificing the park. You still get the bridge, the widest canyon, a historic coal town, a river level experience. And you're cutting out stairs, uneven cliff edge trails, long downhill returns. So, lots of good advice. And this is just a great example of how ChatGPT can make your traveling a lot better, because it would take you a really long time, or maybe not at all, be able to find this information on your own. So remember, when you're using ChatGPT, it's like having a conversation. It's not always right, and it's not a person, but it gathers multiple streams of information for you. So let's keep going. I'm going to talk about the next 6 locations. I'm not going to show you how to research it or in ChatGPT. I'm just going to explain the next 6, and you can do the same thing that we did on the last one. Number 2 on the list is Cuyahoga Valley National Park in Ohio. Tucked between Cleveland and Akron, most people assume it's just a city park. It's not. It's waterfalls, old growth forest, and a scenic railroad. You can actually ride to the trailheads. Number 3 on the list of national parks is Congaree National Park. It's in South Carolina, the largest old growth bottomland forest in the country. a beautiful raised boardwalk, wildlife kayaking, and in May and June, a firefly display that's genuinely world famous. Number 4 on the list is Indiana Dunes National Park in Indiana. Yes, Indiana has sand dunes right on Lake Michigan. 15 miles of sandy beach, stunning views of the Chicago skyline, and some of the best bird watching in the country. Number 5 on the list is Pinnacles National Park in California. 3 hours south of Yosemite and a fraction of the crowds, volcanic rock formations, cave trails, and one of the best places in the world to spot a California condor in the wild. Number 6 is Great Sand Dunes National Park in Colorado. Someone dropped in the Sahara into Colorado mountains, the tallest sand dunes in North America, and in spring, a creek runs right along the base so you can wade in the water with 700-foot dunes above you. Number 7 is Guadalupe Mountains National Park in Texas, the best kept secret in Texas. Stunning fall foliage, the highest peak in the state, and pair it with Carlsbad Caverns just 35 miles away for one of the great 2-day combinations in the whole park system. Not every park on the list will be the right fit for every traveler, and that's exactly the point. Take those 3 prompts and make them yours. Your state, your comfort level, your time of year. The third prompt, especially, the one that filters out parks without enough to do. That one will save you from driving 8 hours and running out of things to see by noon. I always verify what ChatGPT tells me, but as a starting point for finding places you'd never discover on your own, it's remarkable. I've been doing worth the drive videos the last couple times that I've done videos with helping you do Chat GPT for prompts, how to plan them. So one of them was how to plan scenic drives, and I gave you 7 options, and I gave you examples of how to do the Blue Ridge Mountain Parkway. And then the first time that I did one, it was about going to events, and the one that I gave an example was the hot air balloon uh, event in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So now you have 7 more hidden national parks that aren't crowded. So try out the Chat GPT and see if it can help you plan the perfect trip. If you need help planning, if you need help using Chat GPT, I'd be glad to help you. Just put it down in the comments. Which one of the 7 national parks jumped out at you saying, come visit this summer? Let me know that in the comments also. So thanks for coming, and please subscribe to my channel. We'll see you next time.